It's the NFL on EA Sports, where Mexico City will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Buccaneers and the Bolts, and it's coming up next.
The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Estadio Azteca. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, Herbert. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, kid, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Dobbins hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Sending a receiver left. Coming out, throwing is Baker. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, here's Baker. Got his target, it's Otten. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Here's the option give to White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. They put a receiver in motion here left. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
White goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Takes out a 1-stop. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurst there to grab it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They are facing second down deep on their own end. This is ahead for about 5. That's Denzel Perryman in on a stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and short, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Completes this one to Otten. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. Even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Baker now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender comes away with it. Derwin James picks it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
2nd and 10 now. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Chargers trying to make some noise before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Herbert once more. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That throw finds Johnston. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw once more. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, LA. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. 1st down, here's Baker. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. Baker throwing again. His ball's cut by Palmer. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Mayfield to throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, Brock, it has been a fun one so far, and hopefully it gets even better. Second half underway from Mexico City. Tucker now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Got Evans. It's complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Evans, the motion man here. From the 43. He'll get this complete to White. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the gun, White. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The give now to White. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers and Quentin Johnson returning to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Buccaneers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Mayfield. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, you've got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Herbert with a blitz coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second and 6 coming up here. Pressure coming, Baker. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. White trying this straight ahead. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Completes this one to Otten. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Finding Hurst. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Chargers don't want to see this one go to overtime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Buccaneers are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And you gotta think they want to run that clock down as low as they can before getting the deciding score, be it by field goal or touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. It's White on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout called by the Chargers, their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's White again. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Again, this is White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we say adios from Mexico City.